Louisiana lawmakers are finally coming out as Christian nationalists. And more specifically, in the form of this, a law that mandates that the Ten Commandments be displayed in every public school classroom in the state. And if you think that a move like this is unconstitutional and a violation of the Establishment Clause, you'd be right. At least according to this 1980 Supreme Court decision. In Stone v. Graham, the bench decided that the state of Kentucky could not mandate that public school display a copy of the Ten Commandments, even though that move used private funds only. And the reasoning behind this decision is that while the text of the Ten Commandments includes mandates like you must not steal, it also includes religious commandments like honor the Sabbath. There is no doubt in my mind that this Louisiana law will be challenged in court. It's also likely that it will be stricken down by a lower court, but it's also very likely that that legal challenge will also find its way to the Supreme Court. And if history tells us anything, is that today's Supreme Court is not the same bench as the 1980 Supreme Court, especially considering their loose definition of established precedent based on the Dobbs decision. If the challenge ends up in front of the Supreme Court, this bench could end up deciding that the Louisiana law has in fact secular purposes and therefore can stand. But I think it's more likely that the current bench will allow the Louisiana law to stand by leaning on this 2005 decision, Van Orden v. Perry. That case challenged Texas's decision to place a statue to the Ten Commandments in front of the state capitol building. In that decision in 2005, the Supreme Court decided that this decision by the state of Texas does not violate the Constitution because the Ten Commandments are part of our historical heritage. Something even more concerning and foreboding, in my opinion. Before signing the bill into law, Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry called the bill one of his favorite and said that if you want to learn to respect the rule of law, you have to start with what he calls the original lawgiver, and that is Moses. And that to me is a worrisome connection made by the representative of the secular government between biblical mandates and the rule of law. No matter what, it looks like US lawmakers are trying to push America backwards, and if we don't watch out, the United States Supreme Court might just help them get us there.